please don't forget to hit the like and make sure you're subscribed. We would greatly appreciate it. So today is Monday, September 15th, 2025. It's been an okay day here. I hope everybody's had a good day. Anyway, we have the assistant boss, Sabrina, also known as Bree Bree, that is joining us tonight. Say hi. Say hi, Bree Bree. Hi, Holly. Thank you. Anyway, so, hey, Tracy. So I hope y'all have had a good day. It's been an okay day here. Not wonderful, but not horrible. Anyhow. So just kind of hanging out with Bree Bree. She decided not to show her face anymore. But look, we're going to have her show her face again. Look, here's Bree Bree. There she is. She's going to yell at me. You had an okay day too, Tracy? Yeah, sometimes that's the best you can hope for, I guess, is an okay day. At least it's not horrible. So the other cats are playing. Tracy said, hey, Bree Bree. Want to say hi? All right, Holly. Hi. Anyhow. I got to spend some time with the kiddo tonight, which is always a good thing. So wrestling around with her. Anyway. I had a friend call me earlier having a kind of a crisis, so I've been dealing with that. So, anyhow. But, got Jasper's over here sound asleep too. I say, welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hi, Fishing with Raheem. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hey, Adira. Good to see you. Anyway. Say I just said hello and where are you chatting from? I'm Obaxian. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hi, Super Saiyans. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Apparently, Yadira is now Yatters. Hi, Sandra. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Anyway, y'all. Fishing with Raheem. You're in India. Awesome. Super Saiyans. Me too. I'm also on my phone. Hi, Rolando. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Definitely shrimp. I don't really care for chicken salad that much. Sandra, you're also on your phone? What a coincidence. Hey, Danielle. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, Danielle. Hi, Chase. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hey, Dave. Sandra. Hi, Champion. Welcome in. Yes, I love Christmas. I am super into Santa. I collect Santas. I have probably well over 100. I love Christmas. Where are you chatting from, Champion? You're welcome, Danielle. That is awesome news. Hi, Jade. Welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where are you chatting from? Yes, Lurker Dave. Hi, Pedro. Pedro, welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hi, Delu. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hey, Sam. Good to see you again. Jade, you're in Russia. That's awesome. Hey, Mudassar. Good to see you. Sandra, what are you going to be for Halloween? Hi, Kelly. Welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where are you chatting from? Mudassar, I'm doing well. How about you? Hi, John. Good to see you again. Hi, Nelson. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hi, Tan May. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Nelson, I'm doing well. What about you? Sandra, you're going to be roomy? That's cool. Super Saiyans, I don't know what you're referring to there. Yes, and as a quick reminder, y'all, the chat is for 16 and over only. If you are under 16 and not approved by myself or one of my mods, we do have to ask you to leave the chat for safety reasons. Hi, Ada. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Nelson, you're from Nigeria? That's cool. Tamay, you're from India? I am from North Georgia in the U.S. Champion, you're 17? Well, then you're good. Hi, Jeff. Good to see you again. Hi, Kavishka. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Well, good morning. I'm sorry I don't see your... I can't read your name. I'm sorry. What would you like me to call you? Nelson, you're 25? I wish I was 25 again. Thank you, Mudassar. I appreciate that. Hi, Syndicate Spy. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Are you in China? Ada, you're in Ohio. That's awesome. Thank you, Kavishka. I appreciate that. Well, Tammy, then you are good. Hey, Elijah. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Champion, you're in Florida? Oh, that's awesome. What part of Florida are you in? Most of my family's in Florida. Danielle, I will do my best to remember. Hi, baby boy, baby girl. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hi, Caleb John. Good to see you again, but English only, please. Hi, Ababoo. Welcome in. Hi, Peepoo. Welcome in. Where are y'all chatting from? I'm in the USA in North Georgia. Nelson, I look 18. Well, thank you so much. Add about 30 years to that. Yeah, Danielle, I will try to remember. Hey, Paisley, good to see you. Hi, Justine, welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Yes, English only, please. Also, no politics. Hi, Dooney, welcome in. You turned yourself around. Where are you chatting from, Dooney? Hi, Justine. Hi, Nonstop, welcome in. You're from India, awesome. Tracy. Thank you, Nelson, I appreciate that. Champion, you have 5 dogs? That's cool. I have 1 dog, 6 cats, 3 birds, and some fish. Thank you, Justine. I appreciate that. Holy Mod Piles, Batman. Hi, Jessica. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Well, hi, Jessica. Nelson, it is 10:11 p.m. What about you? Champion? Well, that's good. That's because from your animals you get unconditional love. Hi, Big Willie. Welcome in. Hi, Trending Videos. Welcome in. Where are y'all chatting from? Anyway, it is nice to meet everybody. And also, if you are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it. And please, y'all, don't forget to hit that like button. That's cool, Trending Videos. Nelson is 3:11 a.m. there. Wow, you're up late. Thank you, Justine. I appreciate that. Thank you, Tracy. Yes, please like and subscribe, y'all. Anywho, hey, Harbaj, good to see you. Also, y'all, my mods and most of my regulars know what's coming. There is a trigger warning. Well, thank you, Nelson. There is a super chat button down there. You have one pit bull champion. That's cool. So, my mods, most of my regulars know what's coming. This is a trigger warning for you. I do vape. It is just a nicotine vape. If it bothers you, you've been warned. Well, thank you, Nelson. Don't really have a PO box at the moment, though. Hi, Andy. Welcome in. Or 80, I'm sorry. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? This is Dakota, y'all. Apparently, he wants to come hang out with us. Hey, Justin. Good to see you. Yeah, puff them if you got them. Trolex, that's kind of weird. But hi, and welcome in anyway. Where are you chatting from, Trolex? Bye, Trolex. Tell Nelson that this is Dakota. This one here, this is Sabrina. She's also known as Bree Bree because when my youngest started talking, she couldn't say Sabrina and it came out Bree Bree. Katie, I am doing well. What about you? Hey, Saturn, good to see you. Tracy. No, gee, just Sabrina. Hey, Baba, good to see you again. Thank you, champion. I appreciate that. Hi, Zanny. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Yeah, apparently the kitties are going to come hang out with us tonight, y'all. Thank you, Nelson. I appreciate that. I have 6 cats, 1 dog, 3 birds, and some fish. Addie, I am from the USA. What about you? Zany from your tab 10. That's cool. Gee, I do. I haven't read very many of her books, but I think she's a good writer. Hi, I love dogs. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? I also do have my dog over here, but he's asleep. Hi, Esty. Welcome in. Well, where are you chatting from? Thank you, Blairoo. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Yeah, Nelson. I did have 13 cats at one point, but we are down to 6. But we've rehomed several. Eddie, you're from India? That's awesome. And Esty's from Oklahoma. We've got Blairoo from Seattle. I love having people from everywhere. Yeah, I've got almost all the cats are coming around me. Oh, thank you, Zany. I appreciate that. I hope yours does too. Gee, I've read a little bit of Harry Potter. Honestly, not much. I don't really pretend to know much about it. Hi, Cammy. Welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where are you chatting from? Laura, you have 2 cats? Justin, it was okay. Not wonderful, but okay. What about yours? I love dogs. You're in Kentucky? That's cool. I have family up that way. Champion, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, Dakota. Nelson, I don't have any sons. I just have daughters. Cammy, you have 4 cats? I have 6 at the moment. I'm getting down to 4 pretty soon. Thank you, Zany. I appreciate that. Eddie, it's morning over there. It's nighttime over here. Gee, Madonna or Mariah Carey? That's a hard choice. See, I am more into country, so I don't really know which one to pick there. Hi, Alejandro. Welcome in. Looks like your cat Boulevard. That's cute. Where are you chatting from? Oh, that's awesome, Cammy. Let's see. We have 3 tabbies, the tuxedo, 1 dilute tortoiseshell, and 1 gray and white tuxedo. Hi, Rohit. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hi, Sam. Good to see you. Yes, English only, please. My favorite anime? I don't really watch anime, G. Zany? Yeah, most of the time. Every once in a while, they drive me insane. But other than that... Kimmy, I'm in North Georgia. What about you? Hi, Child of Christ. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? 80, I do sometimes. I don't really watch a lot, but I do on occasion. Child of Christ, no religion in the chat, please. Kimmy, I assure you they will make appearances. Champion, I am 48. Sam. Alejandro, you're in China, but you're American. That's cool. Gee, I don't watch a lot. I watch some YouTube, but I don't watch a lot of TV. Hi, Jonathan. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Oh, that's cute. That's sweet, Zany. Hi, Ahmed. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hi, Amija. Welcome in. Hi, BJs. Welcome in. Where are y'all chatting from? Sam, I'm in North Georgia in the U.S. There's Holly. Thank you, Zany. I appreciate that. Right, Tracy, for real. All right, Holly. Yes, please don't spam the chat, y'all. That's fine, Holly. Ahmed, you're from America? That's cool. I'm also in America. Sam, I would love to one day. Not anytime soon, but maybe one day. One of my mods is actually in Germany. Hi, Amnesia. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hi, for Skylar. Welcome in. Yeah, English only, please. Where are you chatting from? G? That would be really hard to pick because I have a lot of friends that are YouTubers. It'd be impossible to pick a favorite. Hi, Guadalupe. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Well, thank you, Zany. I appreciate that. Hi, Crown. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Well, you say you're chatting from heaven, but okay, that's cool. That's cool, champion. Hi, Guadalupe. Alejandro, yeah. South Georgia is a lot hotter. North Georgia, it still gets hot here, but it's not quite as bad. Not in my opinion. Thank you, Ahmed. I appreciate that. Oh, I thought he said YouTuber. He did say YouTuber. Oh, thank you, Zany. That means a lot. That's all right, Holly. Blair, I do like Brunswick stew. I don't know if that has anything to do with being from Georgia, but I do like it. And actually, I can show you one of my other cats now. This is Squeaky. He's a twin. That's Squeaky, and his twin brother is Lenny. So if you've ever watched Little Laverne and Shirley from late 70s, early 80s, you know where those names came from. I think my chat froze, y'all. I'll be right back. Oh, never mind. There it is. Crown, not too good. Well, that's cool, Zany. Hey, Sky Good. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? I'm 48. Alejandro, what's up with Georgia peaches? You mean the actual peaches? They're really good, but if not, yo. I'm a Georgia peach. Hi, Nezuko. Welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where are you chatting from? Yeah, Holly. Bye, novel. It may have been Blair Woo. I really don't know. Hi, Sophia. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hi, Heba. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Nezuko, you're from the U.S.? I am too. Yep, Justin is in Idaho. Hi, Sayla. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Sky Good. It is 10:22 p.m. here. Hi, Sophia. Welcome in. You're in Malaysia. That's pretty cool. Hi, Sayla. Sophia, you're in East Asia. I'm in from America. Yep, so am I. Hi, Rainen. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? English only, please. Nezuko, you're also in Idaho? That's awesome. Hi, Tristan. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from, Tristan? I'm from North Georgia in the U.S. Hi, Novel. Good morning, Sayla. Well, actually, it's good evening from here. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Well, happy birthday, Jade. No spam in the chat, please. Sophia, we just like to hang out and just talk about whatever subjects happen to come to mind. Alejandro, yes. Rainen, you're from North Korea? That's cool. Hi, Addison. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Tristan, from your phone? Touche. Happy birthday, Jade. And y'all, I know I'm probably behind. Give me a few minutes to catch up. I'm getting there. Thank you, Zany. I appreciate that. Thank you, Champion. I appreciate that. Heba, you're from Iraq? That's cool. Thank you, Holly. Rain, you're from North Korea? Awesome. Thank you, Jade. I appreciate that. And also, y'all, so, like I've said the last few nights, well, thank you, Zany. I appreciate it. Like I said the last few nights, y'all, I feel bad for Charlie Kirk's family and his loved ones, but and my heart goes out to them, but I'm not going to be discussing him on my channel. It brings too much division. Thank you, Champion. Hi, Hannah. Welcome in. Honestly, I'd have to say veggies, especially if they're fried. Where are you chatting from? Hi, Jade. Well, you're welcome, Heba. Well, happy early birthday, Ahmed. Hey, Jason. Good to see you. All right, Charlotte. I will try to remember that. I can't make any promises. Hi, Ruby. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Yes, Ahmed. I saw that. Yeah, Nezuko. I do feel bad for his family. Thank you, Zany. Hi, Cody. Welcome in. Which one? I got one over here that's Dakota, one over here that's Sabrina. Squiggy's behind me. I think Winnie just went by. Where are you chatting from, Cody? Good to see you, Jason. And the same to you, Sayla, but please stop spamming the chat, please. Hi, Tashana. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Ruby, you're on a boat? I'm a little jealous. Well, that's cool, Champion. I have a few nieces and nephews. Tracy. Hi, CJ. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? It's good to see everyone. Holly, he was spamming. Hi, Diddley. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Thank you, Zany. I appreciate that. You're good, Holly. Don't hurt to ask. Anyway, y'all. Hey, no, you're good. Doesn't hurt to ask. Holly. Alejandro, well, that sounds good except for the tofu. Anyway. Yeah, it is easy to miss stuff. Hey, Stephanie, good to see you. Also, y'all, before I forget, I did finally put out a members only. Um, thank you, Sayla. I did finally put out a members only. I think it ended up being a short. First members only thing I've done. Hi, LiveBot. Welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where are you chatting from? So if y'all want to go and check that out, that would be awesome. Sayla, well, good evening to you, Sayla, but please stop spamming the chat. Well, thank you, Diddley. Anyway, also a quick reminder, y'all. You do have to be 16 to be in here. If you are under 16, if you have to be 16 or over to be in here. If you are under 16 and not approved by myself or one of my mods, we do need to ask you to leave the chat for safety reasons. So, just so y'all know. Tracy. That's cool, LiveBot. Yes, Diddley, 16 plus. Hi, Thank You Jam. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hi, Dinmaka. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Honestly, some of my mods have their ways of figuring things out. Thank You Jam. I'm not sure what that means, but no, let's don't do that. Dinmaka, you're in the U.S. That's awesome. Yeah, Holly is really good with tech and stuff. Hey, Jason. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Demako, that's perfectly fine and very understandable. Yeah, Tracy in other magical ways. Paradise, thank you, but this is actually helping me quit smoking. CJ, I usually eventually do, but I don't know if everybody enjoys it or not. Hi, Lele, welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Lele, we talk about a little bit of everything here, honestly. Jason, you're in Springfield? That's cool. Jen, thank you, but no religion in the chat, please. Hi, Stuart. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Oh, you're good, champion. It didn't come through. And y'all, I do give a trigger warning every time before I vape. So if it bothers y'all, I mean, you were warned. Lazarus, I'm very much taken. And my boyfriend is in the chat. Hi, Stuart, Texas, but yeah, you have to be 16 to be in here. Well, thanks a lot, Holly. I love you too. You did, Holly. Anyway, y'all. Hi, Angie. Good to see you again. Hi, Nehemiah. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? So, oh, you're good, Nehemiah. We are the rulers on typos around here. CJ, no, y'all don't want that. Hey, Sharon. Good to see you. Oh, that's all right, champion. Linda, I'm actually vaping. Angie, we're just kind of hanging out, just chatting, that kind of thing. Hi, I am. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? So, hi, Justine. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? All right, Dave. You know I love you. Hi, Siobhan. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hi, we stand. Welcome in. I'm doing well. What about you? Where are you chatting from? Ariam. Hi, you're from New England. That's cool. HKY stream. Hi from Canada. Well, hello to Canada from North Georgia. Hi, Siobhan. You can either call me Sunrise or Dawn. Either one. That's cool, champion. Oh, I bet, Alejandro. Hi, Tamina. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? We stand you're in AR is Arkansas, right? CJ, I do some. Yeah, exactly, Dave. Siobhan, it's 8:02 over there in India. I'm in North Georgia in the U.S. It's 10:33 p.m. here. All right, Holly. Hi, Joel. Welcome in. English only, please. We stand shout outs are $5. Joel, you're from Brazil? That's cool. Just a second, y'all. Champion, you're not as fan of scary movies. I kinda am. Hi Alexander, welcome in. Where are you chatting from? It's still September 15th here, Siobhan. Hi Sandy, welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hi Rapper's Life, welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Rapper's Life, you're in America? Awesome, so am I. Siobhan, it's already the 16th there? Yeah, I kind of figured. Alexander. Yeah, understandable, Holly. Hi, RTR. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Shoutouts are $5. Anyway, y'all. Yeah, champion. I don't either. Rap is life. I do like some rap, but to be honest, mostly I listen to country. Hi, Jesse. Welcome in. Good to see you again. RTR, you're from California. That's cool. Hey, James. Good to see you. Hey, Poet. Good to see you again. Anyway. Hi, JK. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Okay, Jesse. Well, there was somebody else that came in under that name a couple of times. Well, welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Is it Yell you? I'm sorry if I say that wrong. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Oh, that's cool, Alexander. Alejandro, it's happened once or twice. I'm sorry, Justin. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you, Yadira. Your dad's in Kansas, champion. That's cool. Jesse, you're in Canada? That's awesome. Some of my mods are in Canada. I am in North Georgia in the U.S. Right, Holly? For real. Hi, Sid's running car. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hi, Nao. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? It's good to see you, James. Right, Siobhan? That is pretty cool. Sid's you're in New Mexico. Awesome. Jesse, I am not married, but I am taken. Now, you're in Paris. Awesome. I would love to visit Paris sometime. Alexander. Hey, Lewis. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Well, Alex, stick around. It might happen. Hi, all world. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Thank you, Jesse. You got the hiccups, Holly? Well, somebody needs to scare you. Nao, yeah, I can understand that. Champion, it was very nice meeting you too. Hi, Alec. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Yeah, I hate those hiccups, Holly. Hi, Sigma. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? And no, I'm not going to say that because I don't know what it's for. Anyhow. Hi, Marks. Welcome in. You're from Russia? That's cool. Hi, Devil. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? I am 48. What about you? That's pretty cool, Alexander. Anyway, get my coffee. Of course, Holly. You're just there. Sigma, you're from Iraq and the UK? Awesome. Anyway, y'all. Oh, that would be cool, Alexander. See, Holly, Sharon's trying to help. Hi, Cameron. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Oh, yeah, that could be Alejandro. Plus, I just say I'm from Georgia, and they think I mean the country. That's cool, champion. Cameron, I can't help you with that. Alexander, which one? That one? This is Lenny. So this one is Winnie. Over here, we have his twin brother, Squiggy. Over here on the blankets is the boss of the channel. That's my dog, Jasper. And then, hi, Star9. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? I know that, Star9. I'm sorry. I know. You're a regular. Hi, PMT. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Anyway, this is Sabrina, who likes to yell at me. We also call her Bree Bree. Alexander, that would not surprise me because they do pretty much everything together. And this right here, this is Dakota. Hi, Lighting Game. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? PMT, you're from New Zealand. Awesome. Hi, Jabon. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hi, SK3. Welcome in. No, I do not live on a farm. I'd love to, though. Where are you chatting from? Hey, Sue. Good to see you. All right, Holly. Hi, Hamza. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Thank you, champion. I appreciate that. There are 2 more around here somewhere. Hello, Lighting Game. Alexander, the crickets are loud near your house. They get loud here, too, sometimes. You have 9 cats and 2 dogs, Alejandro? See, at one point we had 13 cats. We also have 3 birds and some fish. We just got the 1 dog now. Hi, Oak Ridge. Good to see you again. Well, that's not good lighting, game. You might want to go and get checked out for that. Sure, Sue. What's your question? All right, Holly. Jabon, I would love to sometime. Hi, Ben. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? That's cool, Sigma. Champion Tracy's here. I'm sorry, Holly. Hi, Mokhtar. Welcome in from Algeria. Very cool. Well, hello to Algeria from the U.S. Jabon, this is the way I'm actually quitting smoking. This is vaping, not smoking. Hi, McKenna. Welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where are you chatting from? Holly needs a hearing pad? Tracy, you got people looking for you. Sue, have you tried giving him Benadryl? Listener here. There's Tracy. Alejandro, your pets are all rescues. Mine are also rescues. McKenna, you're from North Carolina, have 37 dogs. Hey, be careful. A friend of mine just had animal control come in and take almost all of her animals. So I'm not sure what to tell you on that. My dog has allergies too, and we're trying to figure out what to do with him because he also has seizures. McKenna, you have one cat? NRL Pulse? You couldn't handle me. There's only one person that can. Hi, Kamar. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Yeah, it could be yeast. Hi, Mason. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? So I'm not really sure on that one. Yeah, Alexander might have a good idea there. Kamar, I am doing well. What about you? Mokhtar, yeah, I get that. I've got to get my sleeping schedule back. Hi, Austin. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Tracy would be a good one to talk to, Sue. She's a dog groomer. Oh, that's cool, McKenna. Kumar, I am from North Georgia in the U.S. Yeah, Sigma, I hear you. Hey, Uncle Joe, good to see you. 8 cats now and a mama possum with babies. Oh, that's cool. She licks it constantly. Yeah, like I said, Sue, I think Tracy would probably be the one you would want to ask that. Like I said, she's a groomer, so she probably would have more of an idea. I hear you, Mokhtar. Hi, Zaddy. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? That's cool, McKenna. Champion, you always visit your dad in Kansas. That's awesome. Kumar, we're just kind of hanging out, just chatting. Justin, I am too. That's cool, McKenna. Hi, Kill. Welcome in. It's day in India. Yeah, it's nighttime here. Where are you chatting from? Austin? No. There you go, Sue. That's what Tracy said. Kumar, yes, I am in the USA. Bye, Zaddy. Hi, Yellow. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Bye, Yellow. Well, hello, Mooney. Hi, David. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? My opinion on furries, you mean like people that identify as animals? I think they need counseling, to be honest. And that's not a knock on anybody. I know everybody to each their own. But yeah, I think they need to talk to some people. Hi, Lewis. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Yes, champion. You have to be at least 16 to be in here. Uncle Joe, I agree. You are welcome, David. Yeah, Sue, I can understand that. Hi, Aiden. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Yellow? Yeah, I think so. Well, I see where it says received, but I'm sorry I can't read your name. What would you like me to call you? Hi, Revelations. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? And yes, he's pretty happy. But I have 6 cats, and they're all pretty happy. Hey, Mr. Hassan. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? I'm doing well, Mr. Hassan. What about you? Mooney. Received. Hi, hi, welcome in. You're Arabic. Okay. I'm sorry, the way it was written at first, I thought that was your name on that side. So are you actually in Saudi? Aiden? No, he's just an indoor spoiled rotten cat, is what he is. Hi, Marcella. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Your name is Natalia. Received. Okay, I'll try to remember. I can't promise. Hi, T. Lara. Welcome in from London. Awesome. Well, hello to London from North Georgia. Hi, Addie. Good to see you. Aiden, you have 5 cats? Well, I did have 13 at one point. Actually, I had 15 at one point. 2 passed away, and we rehomed several. Sue, actually, there's Jasper. Sleeping on a pile of blankets. Tracy. That's cool, champion. Yes, cat. Illa, do I have a favorite cat? It'd be hard to pick a favorite. Now, I have some that are closer to me as far as, Dakota and Sabrina tend to hang out with me more. Thank you, received. I appreciate that. That one is Lenny, and his twin over there is Squeaky. Mooney. Oh, Shavamo, he's very much alive. Received, you're from Russia. Awesome. Uncle Joe, yeah, we tend to do that a lot around here too. Well, because I'm the only one here with my 6-year-old. Marcello, that I'm very much taken. Hi, Sunny Paws. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hi, Chitindra. Good to see you again. Yeah, just chilling, Sue. Received, I do too. Yeah, I think Champion was underage. English only, please. And no religion in the chat, please. Mokhtar, I have. I've been to Trinidad and Tobago before. Thank you, Jachendra. I appreciate that. Oh, that's cool, Aiden. Ain't no face. Jachendra, I am doing well. What about you? And y'all, I don't know if Champion actually said that they were underage. I think they just asked. You might want to look at that. Hi, less than you'd think. Welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where are you chatting from? Shivam, this is my natural hair color. Yeah, Raw, he's just chilling. Hi, and welcome in. Where are you chatting from? No, Mokhtar, I have not. Hi, Lindsay. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Received, I am in North Georgia in the U.S. Hi, Shaquille. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Mokhtar, you're from Algeria. Very cool. I think I'm going to channel with SpongeBob. So Cat must speak English. Lindsay, you're in Texas? Awesome. Hi, Helping Pups. Hi, Amir. Welcome in. Where are y'all chatting from? Amir, no religion in the chat, please. They're asking if you're alive. Are you alive back there? Hi, Christine. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? See? He's alive, y'all. He's moving. Yeah, Satendra, it is evening time. Thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate that. Uncle Joe, you're in Texas too? Yeah, Tracy. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And sorry, champion. That was a misunderstanding. No face. Hi, How Dog. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Emir, you're good. Christine, you're in Las Vegas? That's awesome. Hi, Zeller. Welcome in. We're from Belgium. Well, hello to Belgium from the U.S. Hi, Helping Pup. Mokhtar, no, I am American. No spam in the chat, please. Yeah, I can see where that was confusing. Lindsay, me too. Yeah, any Floridians in here? Christine, yes, I do. I have 6 of them. Yeah, Jatinder, it's evening time here. Helping Pup, you're in the U.S.? I am too. Oh, Uncle Joe, you went to Ohio? Oh, that's cool. I have family up there. Hi, Cottontail. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Christine, at one point I had 15. We had 2 pass away, and then we rehomed several. Now we're down to 6. But we have 2 more that we're going to be rehoming. No face. So, yeah, I agree. Most of them, anyway. Some of them can be little rascals. Thank you, Jachendra. I appreciate that. I actually have my own Fruit Loops. Hi, Guts. Welcome in. No, I do not. Where are you chatting from? Okay, Tammy. Lindsay, yeah, we had an orange cat. He was a rascal. You were in Cleveland Heights, Uncle Joe? Awesome. Hi, Randy. Hi, Fabian. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Lindsay, yeah, orange cats are pretty. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate that. Hi, Topanker. Welcome in. Well, hello to Mumbai from the U.S. Thank you, Jatindra. Christine, your name is Garfield. I like that. Fruit Loop Daydream. Yeah, this is Lenny, y'all. He's pretty chill and laid back. He just likes to hang out. Sometimes he'll curl up in my lap. Don't like nothing on his fur. I understand that. Jatindra, I have coffee over here. Tracy, you got Chex Mix? Are you sharing? Randy, you're in Guyana. Awesome. The Panker, most people either call me Sunrise or Dawn. Either one. Take your pick. Homemade, Tracy? Now I'm really jealous. Yeah, Lindsay, he's pretty chill. Now his brother over here. There's his brother. He may look chill now, but he can be a rascal. So that one right there is Lenny. That one over there is Squiggy. They are twin brothers and they are 4. Yeah, they are twins. Tracy is a serial killer. And this is Sabrina. Also, we call her Bree Bree. When my youngest daughter started talking, she couldn't say Sabrina, so she's Bree Bree. Dipanker, I am from the U.S. All right, Holly. Thank you, Jatendra. I appreciate that. Hi, Egos. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hey, Goth. Good to see you. Well, we got a couple mods that are just lurking. Yeah, this is Bree Bree. Hey, Lydia. Good to see you. Okay, that's awesome, Dipanker. What direct advice can I give you? Depends on what we're talking about. Hi, Desmond. Welcome in. Well, hello to Nigeria from the U.S. Christine. Oh, yeah, she's a purr machine. Hey, Howard. Good to see you. Thank you, Dipanker. I appreciate that. And yes, if y'all are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, guys, we had some that were lurking. Yeah, she's praying now. Thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate that. Hey, Sanjay, good to see you. Hey, guys, this is the wrong channel for that. Yeah, Sue, they are. Thank you, Desmond. I appreciate that. Hi, Poji. Good to see you. Dipanker, I am doing well. What about you? Yeah, Poji, I'm doing good. What about you? It's 6 a.m. in Iraq. It is 11 p.m. here. Well, welcome back, champion. Sorry about the misunderstanding. And hello to the Philippines, Poji. Hi, Willow Blue. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Gypsum. Oh, no. This one ain't going nowhere. Welcome in, though. Where are you chatting from? That's good, Zipanker. Good to hear, Poji. Thank you, Willow Blue. I appreciate that. Hi, it's Gamer DK. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Dipanker? Not really. I have no idea, Dave. Hi, Brandon. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Oh, that's no good, Lindsay. I hope he was okay. It's Gamer in India. Awesome. Hi, Mudather. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Hi, Fatuma. Welcome in. Okay, so this is Sabrina, also known as Bree Bree. That's Lenny behind me. Squiggy that you see over there in the corner, that's Lenny's twin brother, and I got 3 other ones running around. Where are you chatting from, Fatuma? That's good to hear, Lindsay. Hi, Tionio. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? English only in the chat, please. And no politics or religion either. Oh, cool, Christine. Dipanker, no, I have not, but I would love to. Fatuma, I am in North Georgia in the U.S. What about you? Hi, Ken. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? I'm doing well. What about you? Hi, Hector. Welcome in. Where are you chatting from? Sounds like you've had a long couple of days, Goth. Hyper Kendi, welcome in from West. Oh, hello to West Africa from the U.S. Right, Lindsay? They sleep in some weird positions. Fatuma, I am not familiar with the flags. No, Desmond, I've never been to Nigeria, but those sound pretty good. Oh, T. O'Neill, I am sorry. I hope you and your family are made it through okay. Fatuma, UAE, okay. Christine, that's probably because I had a good friend that was Christina, and everybody always called her Christine. Drove her crazy. I am honestly not sure. Right, Lindsay, for real. That's cool, Fatuma. Well, thank you, Dupanker. I appreciate that. Oh, okay, so Tracy accidentally deleted your comment, Dis. It was an accident. Oh. Where are you chatting from, Dis? Thank you, Fatima. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. All right, Lindsay. Desmond, we are doing pretty well over here, as far as I know. How about you? Bye, Sue. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Anyway, y'all, if you are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it. Yes, Deepanker, I am. And also, please don't forget that like button, y'all. Yeah, I hear you, Sue. It's coming up on that time for me, too. Anyhow. Call him Little Lion. Yeah, all of ours have nicknames. Just about. Deepanker, I mostly just do this. We just chat and try to connect with each other and make friends from all over the world. Desmond, you are talking to the wrong person there. Yeah, like this is, like I said, Sabrina is Bree Bree. Winnie typically is the Winster. Alicia, thank you, but we're not going to discuss that in here. Squeaky is Squeakenstein, the Squeakster. The two of them together are double trouble. All right, Deepanker. Anyway, y'all. So, mods. Can you see the other ones? They will, if they come around, Lindsay. You know how cats are. They come around when they want to. They are in different parts of the house, so there's no telling. Trust me, though, if you keep coming back, you will see them. They all make appearances at one time or another. Anyway, y'all, mods, if you have a channel, drop your links. So, y'all, my channel would not be where it is without my mods. So, and some of them have their own channels that they are trying to build. So, if y'all could, please go show them some love on their channels. I would really appreciate it. You took yours down, Sharon? Innocent, probably Squeaky. Well, thank you, Desmond, I think. Yeah, people don't. You're not going to do anything else with yours, Holly? Anyway, y'all. God, orange cats can be temperamental. Also, y'all, we do have a Discord. If one of the mods can drop the link, I would appreciate it. If not, there is a link on my main page. If you go over there, you can find the link to the Discord. There's games there, voice chat, things like that. If y'all would like to go check that out, that would be awesome. Yeah, they're definitely different. Bright? No, I did not. Thank you, Holly. Anyway, y'all, so I think I am going to go ahead and wrap things up here. All right, Holly, thank you. I think I am going to go ahead and wrap things up here. If y'all would like to join us on the Discord, you're more than welcome. Some of them may be over there. I don't know if I will be, to be honest, but some of our people may be over there. Thank you, Lindsay. It was the same to you. Or we will see y'all on the next stream, which will be sometime tomorrow night. Anyway, I love y'all. Be safe. Also, remember, kindness is free. Spread that stuff everywhere. And if you see somebody without a smile, please give them one of yours. They may need it. I love you guys. Y'all be safe out there. Thank you, everyone.